I'm filled with a great sense of happiness, gratitude by staying here today in front of you. But most importantly, I carry on a very important message I grew up with. I'm not going to speak today of something you haven't heard of, yet at the same time, it has the ability, the energy, and the power to change this world. My parents have told me about it since forever, but I didn't understand it until recently. The importance of being true, the importance of growing, evolving, of course, but always by remaining true, honest with those around you and with yourself. Why is honesty so crucial? Well, it's because by telling the truth, the other will trust and respect you. Honesty gives you peace of mind and fulfills a sense of justice within you. Practicing honesty gives you self-respect and self-confidence. But most importantly, in any kind of relationship, honesty enhances the bond, deepening it and creating a more meaningful and closer connection. And this is what I consider to be a rarity at the present time. Whether we like it or not, we unfortunately live in a shallow society, being mostly surrounded by superficial people. Therefore, if you are an honest person in this tricky world, you will face consequences. People often have the tendency to avoid facing the truth, especially the persons who are blunt. But it's very sad that we all are aware of the impact which technology has upon us. It's getting harder to find persons who share the same values and who appreciate honesty and loyalty of the other, since in these times, relationships and friendships are rather formed in a virtual world. The so-called friends, online friends, would rather exchange appreciation emojis, loving hearts, or funny memes on social platforms instead of having real discussions. That even though sometimes can have a critical eye, they are meant to help other people to acknowledge their mistakes and to strengthen a relationship or a friendship. It's really funny when you think of the fact that we are having so much fun by texting on the phone, and then when we see each other in real life, we don't even greet. In the last few years, I personally experienced this sad reality, and I'm very sure a lot of you already have. I realized that in the last few years, honesty and loyalty are very, very rare qualities. And people whom I thought were my friends were actually estranged from these concepts. What I can tell you is what my parents told me, that it won't be the first time nor the last time when people will disappoint me. But it's up to me to become wiser and able to identify the people who truly deserve my effort and my affection. When I realized that some of my friends came to me only when they needed something, and not at least once asking me how I was feeling, that was the moment when I made up my mind to select my friends. But be careful, because if you do this selection, you might end up with just one friend. But that is the true friend who's there for you among the group of fake ones. So when you start setting your standards of attitude, behavior, or character, the chances of finding true people appear. So in this way, you can emotionally detach from those who do not line up to your standards. And you can understand that you have no reason to be disappointed. But we must not forget that we are social beings and we are humans. We are made to live among other people. So we should treat others with respect, with politeness, then getting too involved, and try to be wiser. And if at the end of the day, after doing all of these, we can still think that we have one friend left there for us, we can consider ourselves blessed. Thank you.